Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. New Zealand seems to be making relative progress as an economy. New Zealand has risen 2 places in the latest ranking of economic competitiveness and now sits at the number 20 spot. That is 2 places higher than Australia, which fell 4 places from its number 18 spot it was at in 2020. The top 4 spots are all European and headed by Switzerland. Singapore is number 5, the US is number 10, and China is number 16. Yesterday's Fed assessment of its policy position and the more optimistic dot plot has powered the US dollar sharply higher overnight, but the benchmark US Treasury 10-year yield has reverted back to its pre-meeting levels. US jobless claims unexpectedly rose last week, although the actual rise was quite small. There are now still 3.3 million people on these benefits, and until that dips below 2 million, they'll not be able to claim this metric is back to pre-pandemic levels. In China, that port congestion isn't clearing, and the latest estimates are that the earliest things will clear is 2 months from now. The global ripple effects are mounting, and that's adding new pressures on the resilience of the integrated and globalised supply chains. Container shipping prices are as much as 7 times higher than a year ago. The Baltic Dry Index rose 2.9% yesterday to 3,267, its highest since June 2010. Rising costs affect not only containerised cargoes but bulk cargoes as well. Although China is claiming success in taking the top of its commodity price surge, and some commodities like copper have fallen in price over the past week, there is still no sign that iron ore prices are retreating yet. And Australia's population growth rose just 0.5% in the year to December, the smallest expansion in more than 40 years and probably longer. Yesterday, a number of key Australian banks suffered website crashes following an issue with the web services company Akamai. Customers reported problems with banks including ANZ, Westpac, St George, ME Bank, Macquarie Bank and the CBA. The US Treasury 10-year yield starts today down 5 basis points at 1.51% and giving up most of yesterday's sharp run-up. And the price of gold starts today at $1,779 an ounce, which is down a massive $60 from this time yesterday. That makes it down $102 or 5.2% in a week. Silver is down even more. Oil prices are down $1.50 a barrel today to just under $70.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is just over $72 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar opens today at 70 US cents and down another 3/4 cent since this time yesterday. That makes it a 1.25 cent fall in a week. Against the Australian dollar, we're unchanged at 92.7 Australian cents, and against the euro, we're little changed at 58.8 euro cents. That means our trade-weighted index falls to 72.5 at a new 2-month low. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.